Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. I hope you are doing great. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Yes. On Thursday, the market was actually going crazy. The market was selling, especially on Nasdaq, US30, and S&P 500 because of NFP, even though we did not actually really receive the news. But that actually the market was pricing in on the future price, and that sometimes happens. So when the market price itself for something that is not really happening, it means that we expecting the market to act differently. Let's say NFP was going to go stronger, we start selling that day. Once they release that, the market start to go other way around. If you don't know, you will be surprised why it's NFP was, or the market was going up, because NFP was positive. Nasdaq was just going up because the market already sold before. So it means that sell that we were expecting, it was already happened, or the market was like, okay, we already sold, so what's next? Now it's good time for us to do what, to continue buying. So if you understand that, it's not actually about the market releasing positive or negative figures, but just understand if the market is pricing itself for the coming news, right? So you can see here we also having some economic news on Tuesday. Sorry, not on Tuesday, on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, you can see that today we are here. So tomorrow it's Monday. Tuesday we don't really have anything. Guess what? On Wednesday we have CPI. So will the market also do the same thing? We don't really know, but now this is going to be the focus. So previously, or let's say last month, these were the actuals. So it was 0.4% core CPI, which was actually higher. So this month the forecast, they estimate that maybe 0.3. We don't know how much. So let's hope it's gonna be 0.03. So all of this, they are going down except year over year. Right, so if they go like that, it will be great, and we're gonna see Nasdaq's, US30's, gold still flying even higher. Simple as that. So later on, around the same time, we can easily see that we also have this meeting, FOMC meeting minutes around 8 o'clock. So mostly on Wednesday, the market will be going crazy. The second day, which is actually going to be Thursday, this week is going to be great. We also have PPI. So it seems like the numbers here, they will be going down because last month they were just crazy higher, right? So it means like this week we're going to see the numbers going down. If that happens, we're going to have some very nice week. Let's hope that happens. So, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button so that you don't really miss our updates. So on Friday, we have consumer sentiment. We will see what will happen, but mostly this doesn't really move the market much, but sometimes this can surprise us, right? So yeah, that's how it is. So without taking much time, let's go straight to our daily analysis. So on our weekly analysis, we will start with Eurusd. What's really happening on Eurusd? So I like to actually show you this because it's actually what I was talking about, but I won't be taking much time. You can easily see that yes, the market was actually going down. So not down, man, I'm lying. The market was going up very nice. This was a very nice uptrend. Around number 5 there, we were expecting to see the market breaking out and going up so that we can do what? So that we can buy, right? So, but it seems like that is a different. So we expecting the market to do what? To continue going down. So which means it's going to be something like this because the market just broke out. So now the market is just, even though we're not actually doing anything, we know very well that there is a chance for the market to continue with this downtrend. I'm expecting to see the continuation of this market. the market might just continue going down. So what we can have here is we can have a nice support, maybe a smaller resistance. So it seems like the market is actually trying to consolidate. After we have this breakout on the support area, it's what we're going to consider that a nice a signal for us to do what, to look for that sell. Because once the market breaks out here, we actually understand that this is an uptrend, so which means the market is changing that trend to a now downtrend, and we are going to follow that, and we will start doing what? Starting to sell. So let's push to the next one, which is EURJPY. EURJPY, what's really happening? A very nice structure here. A very nice structure here. So you can easily see that we are on a very nice uptrend. So my expectation here is I'm still expecting to see a nice continuation of this buy. We can see that we've been respecting this level for quite some time. So as long as we are still above the support area, I'm still expecting to see the market continuing. But on top there, you should also mark this area of resistance. We can see that around this area is where the market can touch or bounce back. On the bottom side, we also have this area, but this time our diagonal support will also be way too closer. So it means around this area is where I'm expecting to see a nice touch before we see another continuation, or maybe the market will try to break this level of resistance and we can just continue buying. Or maybe if the market tries to go down, if maybe the market wants to break that support, it means we will see the market going even lower, something like that, and that will start to be a downtrend, as now we are actually on an uptrend. So which means things will be changing, right? So let's push to the next one, which is actually USDJPY. What's really happening? Quite straightforward structure. You can even see that we had NFP, which was very strong. I was expecting to see a very crazy structure. Guess what? The market did not really react much on that. Yes, we just had a quick spike, then before the market started to stop. You can see we never had any move, and we drawn this thing for almost a week now. So which means we just need to wait for our technical analysis, and we will see what will happen. So you can see that we have a very proper support area, but where we are, the market is consolidating. So what I like about this is, even though the market did not really give us a proper sell or maybe aggressive buy, but it shows us that the market is not really willing to go down as we are on this uptrend. So which means the market might end up breaking this resistance area and then continuing with this uptrend, or maybe the market will just do the same thing as here. You can see we also had quite similar structure before of ranging structure before we see the sell going towards that support area. So even around this area, we might have this consolidation before we see another sell. So now we have actually two options. Whether the market breaks this as a resistance, then we can look for that buy, or maybe the market breaks this support area, then we can wait until the market reaches our support area before we look for a buy. Unless if the market breaks out of that support, then we can say the market is changing the trend, and for that we will be talking about it when it happens, not now, because if we continue talking about it, we'll be trying to guess. So another one is GBPJPY. This was sent in the group, by the way, I think also in the free group. So you can see that we have a very nice support area structure, and the market was very close. So you can see number 5 there. The market was way too closer to our support area, so we had no choice but to have a buy, and it seems like the market is going very nice. It's actually in our profit, so you can easily see that the market is continuing with that trend. You see that? So the market did touch this level, but here we can see that we actually touched our diagonal structure. You can see that. So the market, once the market was bouncing away from this diagonal structure, we had a buy pending order. So I'm expecting to see the market continuing reaching this area, quite similar to EuroJPY, by the way. So I'm expecting to see it going further, but around this area, as we can see this point, the market might struggle to break out of that. So this is going to be where we're going to lock our profits, or maybe you can say it's your TP1 then here is gonna be maybe TP2 if you trade like that, right? So if you can lock, maybe the market will end up reaching this area. Locking your profits or trailing your profits, it makes you to take partial profits. If the market goes against you, then you can get out without losing anything, than just to wait and do nothing. If the market keeps pushing up, that will be good also. So it means we're going to continue eating like that. So now we are actually on Euro USD. What's really happening on Euro USD? You can easily see that the market was going up very nice. Now we are at the structure. This structure shows us that the market is coming towards this retest. So I'm expecting to see a continuation of the sell, but it shows us that the euro, it seems to be gaining that momentum. We had NFP, and you can even see if maybe we had any economic news. Sometimes you just need to follow technical, and if you were following technical, you were not going to do any mistake there, right? So what I see here is the market is trying to retest here. Then I am expecting to see a continuation of this sell. But the way the dollar is performing very bad against euro, I think we might end up seeing the market breaking out of this area and continuing going up. Why? Because you can easily see that we had a very positive NFP, so we were expecting to see a continuation of the sell. But you can see the market did give us a quick sell and reversed very quick. So that shows us that Europe is very strong. So there is enough chance for the market to do what? To continue going up. But for now, we just need to wait and see what will happen this week, this coming week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe something will happen here. But the structure, the overall structure, is showing us that after the breakout, the market just retested. This actually will mean that something like this might end up happening. But anyways, we just need to wait and see. I'm expecting a continuation of a sell, but fundamentals doesn't really agree with that, because we had positive fundamental, but Europe is still going up, right? So now we are actually on Bitcoin. What's really happening? You can easily see that the market has been going up for quite some time. We had this quick breakout. It seems like the market is going up again. So that it's supposed to be an adjustment. It shows us that breakout. We just need to adjust our trend lines, because that structure it's showing us that I'm still continuing with the trend, so I'm not changing anything. So we need to just make it like that, and we can continue with our trade. Do you see that? So we just need to continue like that. On top there, someone can say, Kenzo, I also see something like that. That is also fine. So for you, if maybe you want to buy, you can say, I will wait for this area to be broken. Yes, we are still on an uptrend, but I can see that we have this aggressive resistance on top there. So for us, if maybe you want to buy, wait for the breakout, then you can buy above that, above this resistance, or maybe just wait for the market, because there is a chance for the market to do what? To respect this area and continue going down. That is also possible. Way much possible. So let's push to the next one. I'm trying to be as quick as possible. So now we are on the XY dollar index. What's really happening on dollar index? I like what I see here. You can easily see that dollar index around this level is where the market gave us a nice resistance. The market has been respecting this level. Previously, the market gave us something. Then the second time the market broke out, the market tried to go a little bit higher, but it did not really reach that level. So around this level. So you can see that if we say around this point here, that is the same zone. So we can see that we have this resistance around the same level. So that's why I marked that level. So it showed us that the market indeed was not ready to break out of this, even though NFP was quite strong, 300,000 jobs added. Wow, that's crazy. So we were around this level. The market did give us some sells. It tried to push the upside. Guess what? The market later on, not even later on, the market was reversing very quick. So I'm still expecting to see a continuation of that, you see. So not everything is bad, guys. So when they add the jobs, it's very good, But also Nasdaq is very good. It's performing very well because if maybe there's enough people who are going back to work, it means there will be people or enough people who are going to do what? To start to do what? To buy, right? So that actually it will boost the economy, and those companies, they will start to do what? To survive. Yes, we don't really need the jobs going up aggressively, because that will also push interest rates to go up, but at least we have to have a balanced number. So not everything is supposed to be going down, right? So that number is actually good for also those companies, because now it means people, they will be spending. And remember, Nasdaq, US30s, those are companies, you see. So that's it. Actually, that is also a good news. So if you're just looking for positive, negative, sometimes it doesn't really work like that. So on this structure, I think it's quite straightforward structure. We saw that the market was on this very closer to the resistance. So I was expecting maybe to see the market touching this area before going down. But yes, the market just reversed before even reaching that. That shows that the dollar wasn't really that strong, which means people, they were not really that convinced. So it means we might start to see the market going down, and that will mean that we will be buying, continuing buying US30 Nasdaq as we do. I think I've been talking about buying Nasdaq US30 for quite some time. Some people, they think maybe we don't know what we're talking about, but I think the charts says it all. You can see that we, at the end of the day, 80% of the time we are right. But I'm not saying that I'm always right, by the way. So now we are actually on GBPUSD. What's really happening? Coming from a very short uptrend structure, we had a nice breakout. Now we can see that the market, it's actually respecting this area, which is something good. You see that? That is our zone where the market broke out, actually. So on the bottom side, we also have to draw something like this. We can see that the market is actually consolidating with this type of a structure. I'm expecting to see a continuation of this nice downtrend, but it seems like the market is not really ready to do that. The market is actually trying to play around this level. So we will be waiting for this consolidation to end before we jump on the sell. Once the market breaks out of this support, or maybe there is a chance that the market can break out of this resistance structure, and we will say, okay, the market wasn't ready to continue on that downtrend. It means that the market will be reversing. Sometimes you can draw something like that. Yeah, it might make sense, but what's really happening here? If it continues, yes, we're going to continue with that downtrend. But for now, we just need to wait. Gold, it's flying, guys. Gold, it's flying. Gold, it's flying. So what's really happening? You can see that we are coming from an aggressive sell. After that, the market is now on this aggressive uptrend. So what's really happening? There are so many factors that are affecting gold positively, by the way. So when economies are not performing very well, or maybe when we have geopolitical news, geopolitical stuff going on, or conflicts, just know that is actually good news for gold, because that's its safe haven. If you start to see gold going down, just know that most of the time it means that mostly US stocks are performing very well, or maybe US government is performing very well, because this is against the dollar, right? So mostly when things are not going well, we start to invest in gold, because that is safe haven, which means our value is just going to stay around the same level. So if maybe you buy gold during war or whatever, it means the value of your money will not really change that much, and mostly it will change positively, right? That's why we start to see gold starting to go to the upside. So this is what is really happening. China, I saw that in 3 years, China or Shanghai Stock Exchange lost almost $5 trillion. Whoa, that's crazy. So obviously, if you are an investor in these stocks, obviously you will try to buy gold, and other countries are also doing the same thing, right? So on gold, we can easily see that the market is still going to go up. We had this nice structure support resistant, and it seems like indeed gold is now trying to fly again. So unfortunately, if you missed it here down there, it's going to be quite difficult for you to jump in. Or you can just use this support and resistance. You can see they are quite familiar, or maybe quite the same as the previous one. So now you can say, if the market creates something here, I will wait for the market to bounce back around the support, then I can buy it once it goes up, and maybe it might continue like that. But be extra careful, because if it can reverse, it can be aggressive. It can be aggressive. So I hope maybe you will actually follow your strategies or follow your rules. What's really happening on US30? We can easily see that the market is still on that, or it's going back on that uptrend. On Thursday, I think there's someone who said something on the news that the news seems to be positive, or another news were saying that they don't really see themselves cutting the rates 3 times. So that was actually bad. But I think the market was just making itself ready for NFP. I think if CPI on Wednesday, it can be negative. It means we will see the market even continue going higher. But previously, you can see that we were on a very nice support area, nice uptrend structure. Then with this breakout, obviously you should think about, oh, the market is changing the trend, right? So check my Friday analysis. I did talk about these areas, right? And I said if the market breaks one of these areas, it means yes, the market will be changing the trends, and we will be saying that, you know what, it's time for us to do what? To look for those sells. Guess what? Lucky enough, the market did not really break that, and we actually, I told my people, guys, we can look for a buy. I did not really give specific signal. I just told them that we can buy this, but not on a specific trend numbers, because it was the news, you see. And if they did buy, obviously they did make something. I can even show you the signals in the group. But let me go further. I will show you that after. So quite similar to Nasdaq, what's really happening, you can see that quite similar to what we saw last week. You know, when you follow the trend, it makes your job easy, because mostly you're not gonna change your trends now and then. So, and what we have here is the market is still looking very positive. I think it seems like the market will be going up. So what I'm expecting here is simple. I think this breakout, you can see here, this breakout here, it's good breakout, by the way, but to me, it's a very nice adjustment. We need to adjust, because now we need to cover this support area inside. So which means our trend is evolving. It's been going up for quite some time. So the market will try to break here and there. But if you don't really understand, you might end up losing aggressively. Like here, this is an aggressive sell. But if you understand the trend, sometimes you are just going to be a little bit aggressive, and then you will be back in that profit again. So I'm expecting the market to go up, maybe reach this level. We might still see another reversal, maybe with CPI. But if I can tell you my expectation on a CPI, I'm still expecting to see the market going up. It might not be around that same day, but I'm still expecting to see the market going up. Or simply, I'm still bullish on Nasdaq, US30, S&P 500. So with this, it means I will be drawing my support area like that. So something like that. So we can start it from here maybe, and we draw it like that. So it means the trend is evolving, guys. The trend is changing. If you check this trend, it's been going up for quite some time. So one way or another, we're gonna see some changes like that. And if you don't really understand, you might think maybe it's a fake breakout. No, it was not really a fake breakout, because it still makes sense with this previous structure. So it's actually on the support. Right? So let's push to the next one, which is S&P. So even on S&P 500, you can easily see that we had a very proper uptrend. After that breakout, I never sent any sell. I said, you know what, let's wait and see. I thought maybe the market was going to reach these levels, but the market did not really reach that. Very quick enough, the market was reversing, and to me it was good, because I've been advocating for a longer bullish trends and stuff like that. And once I see the market doing something like that, yes, I get happy. So which means we will be adjusting our trend. And firstly, we need to make sure that we touch enough structure. So if we do something like this, because this structure won't be connecting with our previous structure like 6 months ago. No, it won't be happening like that. The market will change its structure going further. Yes, I'm still bullish. I will just have to relax on Monday and Tuesday, because on Wednesday is gonna be CPI, and we need to respect our news, because you can lose very quick because of this news if you just want to gamble, you see. So but if you take one step at a time, most likely you're gonna make money, especially when the market start to reverse. So I'm still bullish, and I will be showing you the signals that we send on US oil. I think US oil, it was still going up, so there's nothing much that I can show you here. We can easily see that yes, the market is still on this nice uptrend. So what we need here is the market already broke out here, so which means we're gonna need something like this so that we can continue buying our US oil. I hope you see that. I hope you see that. So now let's go back on this Nasdaq. I know you know that I like Nasdaq, so let me show you what I actually sent in our group. I'm opening something. VIP signals. So you can easily see that this signal was very risky. Obviously, it's an optional trade. So high impact news. I actually tell my people there's NFP event in an hour. So I told them an hour before, buy Nasdaq buy Euro US30, Euro USD or Gbpusd. And you can see some of the structures that I had here. So which means I was expecting to see the market going up. And indeed, my people did buy very nice. You can see even Nasdaq here. It was, I said it's going to push to the upside. So I try to give my people, even on S&P, you see, I try to make sure that my people eat, and I update them very nice. So in our group, we are 200 members. So you are welcomed to join. Wait for this screenshot. I mean the pamphlet. We have our prices here. I think it's our new prices again, so you can just scan the QR code and let me know if you want to be part of the team. So thank you very much. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.